On one of the streets, Peter is seen walking towards somewhere while planning something. In order to eradicate the Glory Club, Peter needs someone to help him. There is someone who can help him. But the person he was referring to was a bit grumpy. Then slept on the road to a men's toilet. Then smartly opened the toilet door. After entering, Peter couldn't help but see many people in the toilet. It turns out that the deeper you go, the more people there are. Peter said, "Sorry, I want to pass." Peter went to a wall, and the wall turned out to have a secret button. Then he pressed the button. Peter remembered that the wall was located between the cells of internal organs, and Peter can open the door by pressing the button, and it opens automatically. And what a surprise Peter was! Apparently the room he entered was still extraordinarily good. That means he is really good at saving money. This camera looks very clean and tidy. Peter was suddenly faced with a bad situation. A situation where suddenly a sharp object is on his shoulder. There was a woman who suddenly attacked Peter. Peter said, "Whether silk clothes or jewels, it won't be of any use to you, right? You're blind anyway." The woman answered, "I've been quiet for a long time, but now there will be one corpse that will die here." Then the woman smelled Peter because he was blind. He was still young, there was no smell of alcohol at all, and he's not a beggar round here. But it was concluded that he was an amateur thief, like someone who has lived a long time, but is still young. Without further ado, the woman attacked with her stick. Peter didn't bother facing the woman at all, and avoided all her attacks. While launching an attack, the woman asked, "Are you from the Glory Club?" The woman continued to attack Peter. Peter just avoided it without responding to the attack. You're good at dodging too. But be careful because wallpaper is very expensive. Peter felt something he had never felt before. Is it true that he is blind? Peter suddenly returned the attack. But Peter doesn't want to hurt women. Peter dropped the woman on a sitting chair. I never thought there would be such a great person in the Glory Club. Thanks to you I got scared. But you have no intention of killing me at all. You would feel dirty if you had to kill a blind person, right? Suddenly a dog attacked from behind. It turned out that the woman called her pet dog and attacked from behind. But the woman was shocked when Peter actually made the dog ticklish. Who are you really? The woman realized something. Then the man's face was touched. The woman was surprised, because what she was holding was an old man, but his skin had turned young again. The lady asks, "Are you a teenager again? Your skin is so soft, your old scent is also gone now. Does this really make sense? We've been like this for 30 minutes. Then the woman joked a little. Did you die lying on your back like this? Tell me quickly, I also want to be like you. Or maybe the tool is more important than your body. You were killed because of what poison, gun, knife? How should I die, to be young like you again? So you want to finish off Glory Club alone? Peter answered, "That's right, I will finish him off." The woman asked again, "With what can you finish him off?" Peter answered a little inconsequentially, "That's right. I'm going into the eye of the storm." Eye of the storm? What is that? Glory Club is trying to catch me like crazy. That was my main goal of infiltrating the Glory Club. The woman replied, "What kind of nonsense are you?" Peter spoke. It did sound like gibberish. No, wait. Peter, who was old, became young again. And no one recognizes you at the Glory Club. If a Peter like this becomes a killer at the Glory Club, that would make something like Peter's hunting plan. In the palm of your hand, right? The woman kept saying you were so scary, even scarier than me. But the woman didn't believe it, because a young Peter was a killer at the Glory Club. even though the old Peter came from an honorary orphanage. So currently you cannot be a killer in the Glory Club. Peter Pan said that there was another way. And finally the conversation was over. A few days later, Peter took care of the school transfer papers to an honorary orphanage high school. And it turns out that Peter has become the new idol. At the high school, many women are attracted to his good looks. Even the women were amazed that there was a transfer student this handsome. Peter changed his name to Kim Shugu, a sexy name according to women. The new student was told to go to the hall. Many women keep looking at his face. The school built by the Glory Club is an honorary orphanage high school. Even though from the outside it looks like an ordinary school. There was one of the teachers who followed him and asked, "What kind of girl do you like, Sun-gu?" Sun-gu didn't answer. The purpose of forming this school is to train to become a killer. And apparently run it secretly. Then I will use the only way to become a killer in the Glory Club. The way to do this is by entering an intensive killer class. All women follow the path of Kim Sun-gu, who is like an artist. Having arrived in the hall, Peter spoke to his blind colleague, using an eavesdropping microphone. I said earlier that the way to enter the killer class is from the orphanage. What kind of way do you have to get in there? There is still one way. This is very rarely done. Peter apparently planned something by going up on stage. Peter went straight to the stage and looked for a microphone. Peter was eager to attract people's attention. Everyone in the hall was shocked by young Peter's actions. Then Peter immediately spoke in public in a loud voice. "I'm Kim Sun-gu, a student who just changed schools. My hobby is fighting. My skill is also fighting. I'm a killer." Peter wanted to get them to recruit me. And it's true that the dark side of the school shows very strong people behind the scenes. They are curious about the new transfer student.